Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Draft Day Sports Pro Golf, and I'm into week 48 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. And we head into a round today at the Pacific Ocean Links in Bandon. It's sunny. Light winds. Maya Susman and Leia Duran are with us. And that's us, the red ball today, so we are out in the middle of the fairway on the first hole. Great shot there. That's going to be a real shot at a birdie here on the first hole, 12 feet. Can't get it in though, but it'll definitely be an easy par. So after what I've declared to be the once and final reset to this series, there will not be another reset. Oh, there we go. Beautiful second shot on that one. That's tap-in level. That should definitely be a birdie on this one. We're about 6 feet out. Get in. There you go. -1 after 2. Anyway, after what should be that final reset. Oof, difficult first shot. That's going to be a tough one on second. Luckily, we have a wide fairway to deal with, but and there you go. That's a good lie now. Anyway, the last episode, I made 3 cuts, so we're not placing high on any of those, but in making those cuts, I'm ensuring, hopefully, anyway, some sustainability to this playthrough, that we are good enough to get in there, and at some point, we'll not only make a cut, but we'll be able to place relatively high, pick up some points. More importantly, in this case, pick up a decent paycheck that we can translate into 12 feet here for the par. Can't make it, so we bogey the 4th hole to go back to even. Anyway, it should hopefully all come together here at some point. If we can get a decent payday from a good performance in a tournament, that can translate into some quality training. And then, of course, that was an ugly shot. Great putt there, though. And I get a par on that one. That was, yeah. All 3 of us in the same place. We all have comparable power ratings, as we've been side by side multiple times. It's another par for me, so we are even par after 6. And let's go ahead and get things moving along a little faster here. So we're going to sim this round. And another par on 7. There's a birdie on 8. So we wrap up the front 9 a -1, but we open the back 9, giving that stroke right back. And we give another one on 13 to go over par for the round. Can we get that back and at least finish even on the day? 2 holes to make it happen, 1 hole to make it happen. we can't make it happen. But a +1 is definitely not a bad round. So that's 72. All right, 72 is not good enough for the cut, though. A 71 is what it's going to take at this point. So a 71 in the second round might not be enough. A 70 probably would be enough. A 66 will do it. Here's our fourth cut of the season. Nice score in that second round to qualify. There we are. 21st place, 4 under par. Nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's see what happens in round number 3. Can we produce another decent score? 71's not bad. It is par after all. So we stay at 4 under. Heading into the final round, which that is good enough to stay right around where we were, 28th place. Now that's the kind of payday that would really help us in our career. So we head into the final round. Cassandra Diaz and Anthony Ryan going to be playing alongside us. It is, again, sunny with very light winds. And I immediately missed the fairway, but at least not stuck in the trees this time. Very good second shot from the rough. It's going to have us pretty close and definitely a chance for a birdie here. It's about 9 feet, 12 feet. Can't sink it though, so we open the round with a par. Man, we're all hitting with identical power, and that was me on the edge. Let's see if this is a chip. I hate when those are chips, because when they're putts it's a tap in. When it's a chip, sometimes they go far away. Like I just missed a 6-footer. Just missed that 6-footer and open up the second hole with a bogey. And it's exactly for that reason. Instead of putting in an obvious putting situation, we were only about 15 feet away, right on the fringe. And instead of putting and then going within that 3-foot circle and tapping it in, we chip and then end up 2-putting. And a birdie here keeps us at 3 under. So now, of the trio, we're in last place. Important shot here. Now that's a great one. Definitely going to have a shot at the birdie here. It's about 9 feet, maybe 6. 9 feet. Oh, and we can't even make that, and we missed it. We missed it by 6 feet. Jeez. So, my friend, the putter, not being a very good friend today. Good second shot. That should be enough to save par. Great second shot there from Anthony. Terrible second shot for me. This is a chance to, here we go. This is for par. Cannot sink it. 9-foot putt. So we're not making any of our putts at all. We have not drained a single putt over 3 feet. Not one. And we drop another stroke to go to -2. So putter definitely letting us down today, as I've easily dropped at least 3 makeable putts here. I think I should have gotten at least one of those, and instead now I'm at a -2. And there's another. I mean, we just missed that by... That was the 4th makeable putt that has gone amiss. All 3 of us in the exact same spot. Oh, ugly, ugly shot there. That one not a lot better. This is going to be a difficult shot here. This is for par, 15 feet, and we finally make something beyond 3 feet. That was an important par there, as we head to 9, and we're down to that -2, so we've dropped in the standings quite a bit, I'm sure. We'll take a look here after the 9th hole to see the leaderboard. Not a very good second shot on that one. We're going to be par at best here. And that's not going to be a given. It looks like we're 6 feet, maybe 9 feet out. 9 feet. Oh, and we get it. Okay, back-to-back longer putts after not hitting anything in the first 7 holes. So putter's starting to come alive, and just in time, as both times it's only saved par. Here we are on the 10th, another par 3. Let's take a look at that leaderboard and see where we're standing at this point. So Cortez is the leader on -14. I'm obviously not going to win today, but at a -2, I'm still tied for 43rd right now. But if we were back at that -4, that would be a much, much better standing. If I don't drop any more strokes, we're not looking too bad, but it's not been a very good round for me. That's a good second shot there. That'll be a tap in to get par here on 11, but with 0 birdies to my name and a couple bogeys and a couple good putts to save par, definitely not at our best today, on and off the green. Though we've definitely looked better on the green here in the last handful of holes. Good second shot there. If we can go close on our 3rd shot, we've got a real shot at birdie. That's in that playable range. I think we're still about 15 feet out, but this could be a makeable one. There it is, 15 feet. Can't sink it. Another par. Second shot, definitely left wanting as we miss the green. At least we're not in the sand. Cassandra's shot from the same spot was very good, even closer than mine. I'm 6 feet out for par, and it's in. Definitely putting better than I was in the first, let's say 7 holes. From where we're at, this is not going to be makeable. Yeah, 30 feet. Should be within that 3-foot circle now, though. Looks like I could gain a stroke here on both of these guys. No? Everybody made their putts. Gotta stay at 2 under. Couple hazards spread across the fairway on this one, but no effect as we are safely down the fairway. Our third shot goes a bit wide. That's going to be a difficult birdie, 27 feet. It'll be a tap in though for par. So at least we're not losing any more ground. But with 0 birdies to my name in the round, we're not gaining anything either. And it's just a matter of minimalizing losses. We had a good first shot here. We're going to be in a decent position. Can we go close though? No. Still looking at a 2-putt here, 27 feet. Ooh, that wasn't even a very good putt. We're still about 6 feet away. And we missed the 6-footer. So we're going to drop a stroke here. That's a bogey. The 3-putt. Putter's supposed to be my weapon, and it has been anything but today. I've definitely been better putting from the 8th hole on, but after a 3-putt there, we are falling apart at the seams. 6-footer here. Get that one. So 1 under on the 18th now. Oof. Not a very good first shot. Very much near the tree line. Why? What was that? I'm not even in the hazard. Was that me? Or not? What shot are we on? Shot 4. That was me. I was in the middle of the fairway. And we chipped away from the trees. What am I on? Shot number 10? Where are we? Shot 6. So I bogey the final hole for no reason at all. There was no logic in that. Yes, I was relatively close to the trees, but I was in the middle of the fairway. I wasn't even at the edge of the fairway, so it was definitely not in the trees. Why would I do a little 10-yard dinky chip into the middle of the fairway to get away from that? That was ridiculous. We dropped to even with a +4 for the round. And tournament's not over yet, but we just plummeted. Actually, even lower now, 51st, because I finished even. The last hole hasn't come in yet. '50th, final standings. Okay payday. I made a little bit of money out of that, but that was not a good final round by any means. Alright, we're at the Pines this time, and we're not going to watch any of these. We'll sim through regardless, unless we're in a top standing heading into a final round. 73 in the first round. Not sure where that puts us in placement for a possible cut. We'll see. Back-to-back 73s. And that does make the cut. Not by much. +6. So it's going to take a better round if we're going to move up the standings at all. 75. That's not going to do it. So we should very much be at the back right now. So nothing to watch here. But at least we will get paid. Less than what we spent to participate in the tournament, though. And we've got a bit of fatigue here, so I think this next week we're going to take 4 days off. Get a little rest in, recover. All right, so quick check-in on the profile. That's 7,000 that we just picked up. Okay, we actually still have a lot of fatigue here, so let's go ahead and skip another tournament. And there is no event this week, so we'll continue to recover here. It's nice to see those career earnings coming along, but of course the amount is pretty small at this point, as I have yet to finish any higher than 50th. Alright, now that should be recovered enough. Let's go ahead and see what happens here at the Pines. 73 in the first round. And a 73 in the second. That might be enough. It is. We're through. By how much? By exactly enough. +6. And a 76 on the next day is probably going to put us down a bit. Because if 273s was a +6, then 76 means we're at +12 right now. We might be fighting for last place. Ooh, a 77 is even worse, and yeah, very much at the back. It went so fast I didn't even see what the payout was, but again, it was probably less than what I spent to get into the tournament, which that's 6 of this, half a dozen of another, but you should be, if you're making the cut, you should be making more money than it costs you to enter. Just saying. Especially when you got to pay a caddy and they take a cut out of what you're, receiving. Yeah, you shouldn't lose money if you're making a cut. That should be a given. Even if you're in the back of the standings. You shouldn't make a lot of money. I mean, it should be marginal, your profit. You definitely shouldn't be losing money. Making cuts is a big deal. Alright, so I know I'm still, one top 25 away from being able to make some actual progress here, but the cash flow is a little bit higher now. So there is that. Not a very good first day, so I don't think we're in very good contention to get through this one here at Florida Bay. I would imagine we missed this cut. We have made quite a few lately. Yeah, we missed this one. Let's go ahead and rest both days as we are relatively fatigued. Wondering if I should take some time off here at the end of the season to try to do some training. try to pick up some sort of attribute point, because as I go into next season, which isn't that far away, I will have recovery to do. I've been hoping that I would have a high enough performance in a tournament to bank a little bit of cash. Let's do this. Let's see. Go with 4,000. We're only going to train one day. We're going to rest the other 3. Train 2 days. There we go. Sim through this week. So 2 training sessions at 4,000. Can I get something out of one of those 2? And no, the first one nets absolutely nothing. And that's the terrible thing, is you spend so much on training you don't even get a basic, simple copper star. How are you supposed to ever progress? And that was it. I got 0 stars. Yeah, nothing. So $8,000 in training, and you can't even give me a copper star, let alone what a $4,000 training session should cost you. Who spends $4,000 on training? I mean, come on. Ridiculous. Well, back to getting my butt kicked because nothing else is seeming to work. $73 here in the first round. Wolverine, that should be a good enough round. 75 though, not sure. That 74 average, that might not make the cut. It does not. Did I already send this back down to 500? Good. Just those couple days. Might as well. And what looks like it might be our last tournament of this episode. Get a 73 here in the first round. Will we get something to watch? Are we going to get that far enough along? 73 is good enough, especially on Farmingdale. Farmingdale's tough. A 69 is a great one. That's worthy. All right, so we make it into the next round. Where are we in terms of placement? We are right up near the top, 14th place at even par. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what happens in round number 3. 75. That'll drop us down a bit. Let's go ahead and see this final round, though. It'll be a quick sim. Luke Adams, Khalil Valampati with us. And I'm in orange today, and I open right off the bat in the trees. And we have to chip out, so we already burned a stroke right there. We're going to drop a stroke right here on the first hole. So let's go ahead and go right into sim round, and let's see what happens. We'll get a little deeper, maybe to around 13 or 14, and then we'll watch through the end. So that opening bogey has been followed up by 4 straight pars. There's another bogey on 6. Drop us further back. We're only +6 for the entire round, so 2 of those 6 strokes have come here on the front 9 today. It's not a terribly good performance. But that's a lot of pars in a row to keep us at +6. We're actually ahead of both Adams and Valampati now. Let's see where we're at in the leaderboard. And that's still a pretty decent placement at this point. 32nd overall on a +6. So if we could pick up a stroke or 2 or at least stay where we're at, we're looking at a good finish. Well, so much for that. We're already at a +7, so that hole that was going on in the background while we were looking at the leaderboard already dropped another stroke. And it looks like we're going to have about a 9-footer, 6-footer for par here. No, it's for birdie, for bogey. And it goes in, but we drop another stroke, 2 holes in a row. So back-to-back bogeys on the 16th, 15th and 16th. Has us in a bit of trouble here. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a birdie, wasn't it? Yes, okay, back to +7. So we got our first birdie of the day, or second. First birdie of the entire day on 17. And we are very close here on 18. I'm not sure how many shots we're lying, but I think we might have a chance at another one, possibly. Yes, this is... Get in the hole. There you go. Back-to-back birdies to finish the round, to go back to a +6. That was fantastic to get those back at the end. And in terms of the leaderboard, we're... it won't show me. We've got to have moved up quite a bit. 30th place, $4,000. Boy, that still only pays $4,000, huh? But that is our best finish by far. Still no points earned, though. As we were still down a little bit, but that was an okay payday. Of course, it's still only one training session to get 0 stars. That's all that pays for. Alright, well, I am out of time. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record.